Alrighty guys, so how's it going today? So, figured I would do a little review or so on my DeWALT drill that's inside the bag, of course. I've had it for a while, so I figured I might as well do a little review on it and tell you guys what I think of it and stuff. And so far, you know, it's been pretty good, so I guess we'll just dig into the bag and see if my drill's still there. You know, somebody probably stole it. I haven't used it in a couple of months, but who knows? Someone probably took off with it for all the hell we know, right? So yeah, let's get started, boys. Okay, so I got you guys kind of over there in the corner. I'll probably move you guys some more, but so when I bought the drill, I bought this bag too with it. I think I paid maybe, I can't really remember. I think maybe I might have paid 40 bucks for it, maybe, for the bag. So, still smells like brand new though. So, here's the drill. And I do have some bits too. I'm going to see if I can find all those. And unfortunately, they didn't come with a thing to put them in, so they're just kind of all over the place, you know. They're just all over the place. So, come on, get out of there. What's nice about this bag too is that it's got some pockets on it. I might as well do a review on the bag, I guess, since it's here. I didn't forget any bits. Oh, I did forget one bit. It's a little dirty inside now, but you know, that's the way it is, I guess. Okay, so this is the DeWALT bag. I'm not sure if it's actually made by DeWALT, but it possibly could be. She's got, of course, the little handles here. She's got two of those, so if you wanted to carry it, I guess something like that, you could. It also has a shoulder strap, which I do use quite a bit. I find it more, see, this is the shoulder strap. It's more handier. I find it better than these things, just because, you know, I just, whatever, you know. Does have a strap, or whoa. It's got a little thingy here. I guess I don't know if you wanted to put your, you probably could put some small bits or something in there. I don't think I would, because it looks like it would be kind of a pain in the butt to get them out. Got some pockets here, it looks like. I don't really use them, so you can remove the shoulder strap if you just want to use the handheld or the hand carrier things. You can do that either way. You can adjust it, but I don't bother. It's already pretty good the way it is. This has got a little bit of padding in it, not super thick, but, you know, it's better than nothing. This is the other side of it. Here's the other side of the strap. Here's the other little handheld thingy. It's got some more pockets. And if I can get you guys to look inside. Let me get you guys situated here a little bit. Okay, so I don't know what you'll exactly be able to see, but there is some pockets back here. There you go, you can see them a little better. And on the other side, well, that's a little better. See the little things where you can put some stuff in. And there is a pocket here, which I don't use. I guess I could be putting my bits in there, but I think it would be maybe a good place. It's not big enough for batteries, but if you wanted to put your bits in there, you could. I just throw them in the bottom. That's the bottom of it. You can see she's a little dirty now, but you know, I do use it sometimes. That's about it. I'm sure DeWALT probably still makes them. There is a website there. DeWALT. I've never seen this. DeWALTworkgear.com. So that's a website. I'll have to put the link in the description for you guys, because I've never been to it. So that's the bag, or the carrying work bag kind of thingy. I'm actually pretty glad that I got that, because now I can keep my drill and everything in here. I do plan on buying another drill, which I will tell you guys about that too. So let me get this out of the way. Sorry to just bang into the camera. Alright, let me get you guys a little bit lower so you guys can see the drill. And this is the drill I got. It's a DeWALT drill, obviously. But the model number on this one is, if you guys can see that okay, is DWD112. It's a little bit more of a, I guess you could say maybe like a heavy duty kind of drill. You know, it's bigger, obviously, you can tell. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this stuff here or not, but you know, I find it to be pretty good. It's a keyless chuck, and if you're wondering why there's white paint there, that's because I was drilling with it one day, and I didn't have I forget what they're called. It's like, you know, you can drill big holes with them, right? Big drill bit kind of, well, not bits, but they're, I don't know what you call them, but it's so you can make big holes into wood and stuff. Well, I didn't have any of those, so I had to widen out a hole here on the side of my shop to accept my power cord. And of course I was kind of doing this with it, you know, to try to grind the hole bigger, and some of the paint rubbed off on it. And I don't think that'll ever come off unless you did something with it. But keyless chuck. You guys can see. I was actually looking for a smaller model, because they got another model that's a little bit, you know, squished in more looking, and he didn't have it. This is what he had. So, but this is, you know, just as good. She's a little heavy. She's a little on the heavy side, but I guess you know, if you're just gonna maybe, you know, pound a couple or run a couple screws in or something, she'd be fine. She'd also be very good for like a backup too. Like if you got cordless drills and they all of a sudden go dead on you and you got nothing else to use besides this, you know, you could just use that, you know, to get the job done. This is a 3/8 drill, you know, 3/8 chuck there and stuff. So I don't think this is brushless though. I think it does have brushes in it. So yeah, this is 120 volt AC. 8 amps. So it's just a pretty, you know, pretty big drill. It does make my lights flicker when I use it, of course, you know, because I'm just running off an extension cord, and I'm sure I'm pretty close to maxing that out, but whatever. So she does have a double bubble leveler in her. One for how straight you are, and then the other one is for how crooked you are and stuff. So, but pretty cool. And you can see it sparking inside. I think that's normal. This drill does it anyway. I don't know if all the other DeWalts do it, but that's usually when you just, you know, and then it sparks. But it does have forward and reverse. Damn cord. See there? So I don't think it has a lock on it like some people say that some do. No, this doesn't either. So, but you don't really need that anyway. So, and of course it does have the rubber padding, you know, so you can, so it's just a little bit more comfortable, you know, when you use it, and you get free air conditioning out of here. So, cause that's where that little fan is there, and when you run the thing, you can actually feel the air coming out of it, which is, you know, I guess sucks the air from the back and then blows it out the front, I guess. So, but pretty cool. It does have a little little clip here. I don't think you really would want this hanging. I know one guy was saying was possibly maybe for the hook onto your belt or something like that, you know, or in your pocket or whatever. I really don't think you'd want to use that for that because she's a pretty heavy drill. I think that's mostly used for, like if you're working on something and you want to hang this drill, you know, then you could just hang it, right? You know, that's what it's mostly used for. I don't think you'd want to use it for anything else because it's too heavy of a drill. It would just pull your pants down if you tried to do that. So, unless you got you got a belt on and it's super tight, you know, then you could probably do that. But most people don't have their belts on that super tight. So, I got you guys a little bit too close in. So there you go. It goes a lot quicker if you just have it plugged in and you use the motor itself, but I don't. So, but I will plug it in so you guys can listen to it run a little bit. I'll show you my bits and stuff. I need to get more bits and drilling bits too. So, but so far I've had no trouble with it. The last job I used it on was probably a couple of months ago, where I was trying to fence off, well, not fence off, but it's kind of like in the shape of we fenced off one corner of our building, but instead of course using fencing, we just used the wood and stuff. Well, we had an old, forget what they call it, but chickens can sit on them, and they can hibernate, or they can sleep on them. It's kind of like a roost, I guess, or whatever you would call it. Well, she don't have her chickens, my grandma doesn't have those chickens in that building anymore. She's got them in a different building. So, we figured, well, we could take that off and we could use it as part of like a fence. So we put it up against the wall, and of course we ran a screw down in the side of it, so it won't, you know, fall off or anything. And, of course I ran a couple of screws in with, you know, obviously with this gun. And, definitely does the job. I think I probably should have pre-drilled that hole because then it kind of started stripping or kind of breaking the wood a little bit. So, but that's, for one thing, we were running a little bit too big of screws. We could have probably gotten away with some thin ones, but, you know. So, and of course then, you know, we had one wall and we had another wall. Because we had like a little gate right here at the corner too, so it's kind of more like that, but it's actually doing pretty good. It's still holding up. That would have been the last job I used this drill on. So, it hasn't been used. And that was probably a couple of months ago, I bet. So, because you can see that, you know, I do use it because, for one, she's dirty. You know, this is all messed up now. My cord's probably got some chicken poop and stuff all over it. You know, or duck and geese poop. So, but that she does have a fairly large plug-in. One of the things are kind of bent, but if you ever bend them, just gently bend them back, and you'll be fine. Just don't get crazy on it. And you can see how one tip is fatter than the other. This is skinny, and this one's a little bit fatter. So we'll plug it in here. It only goes in one way, so you gotta make sure you get it in the right way. Let me back you guys up just a bit so I can get you guys to see a little more of this. Flip it around. It does make good wind though. So, it's quite a powerful drill. And it does have adjustable speed, but it's only in the trigger. So the more you pull it, the faster it'll go. So it does run pretty good. I've had no trouble with it so far. But I kind of doubt that I ever will. I mean, this will probably be the last drill I ever buy. I do want to buy a impact driver. It's like a drill. It'll run screws and stuff in, but it acts more like an impact once the, you know, the screws get too tight, then it like it kicks over to impact gun mode and just starts hammering the living crap out of them. So, but they're cordless. They don't make them, of course, corded. So, but that's all right. It's always good to I do have a cordless drill. I think it was made by Steel, not steel like the chainsaw, but Steel, that drill. I think it's called Steel. I'm not sure. But that thing's a piece of junk. It was going okay for a while, I mean, it lasted me for, I don't know, about a couple of years. And it's just like the battery it wouldn't hold charge very long. It just started, like you fully charged it. When it was brand new, I fully charged it and it would last for hours. And now it lasts probably less than 30 minutes, I mean, I didn't really use it a whole super lot, but, I think I used it enough, to break it in and make it usable. So I said to hell with it, and I got me a plug-in drill. But if you ever have a job where you don't obviously have power, a corded drill is not going to be the way to go. You would want to use cordless. So, but I'm always nearby power source, so I figured, well, why not? And with corded, I never have to worry about the thing, dying on me. It'll always run, unless I break a trip or I trip a breaker up at wherever I'm getting the power from. But, it's only 8 amps, and most breakers are 15 amps and above. So I'm far from breaking a trip or tripping a breaker, so should be okay. But I definitely, I like DeWALT. I like, what the hell's her name? Makita, or whatever, the red ones. That's a good brand, too. Black & Decker, I'm okay with them. I don't know if I would ever want one. I do have a Black & Decker grinder, though. If I can show you guys here. So, I'm not just, super picky, but see, this is my, my Black & Decker grinder, 4.5 inch. I do want to replace it with a DeWALT, but, this will probably last me many years, so I'm probably not really going to bother upgrading right now. And this Black & Decker grinder has lasted me quite some time, too. I just used it earlier this summer to sharpen my blades and stuff, too, so frickin' rights, But I still like my DeWALT stuff, so I looked at their DeWALT impact screwdriver gun things, and well, it's a screw gun like this, but it also acts like an impact when you want to drive them in hard. So, but that, and I think it comes with 2 batteries, a charger, and a carrying case. That's all about $250. So I'm like, yeah, So I figured, well, I can just dream for a little while. Maybe someday I'll get it. But, obviously for now, this will last. This drill's got plenty of power, so, I can make it do pretty much everything. If you get the right kind of bits, you could probably drill right through concrete if you wanted to. Steel, So, but I like this drill. This is not the one I actually wanted to get. I wanted the one that was a little bit, skinnier, was shorter, but he didn't have it. It's like, well, it's a 3/8 thing, so, and that's what my other drill was. I was like, yeah, I could live with it. And, so, I like it. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but in other words, I can handle it. I don't think you'd want your little kids handling it. They might break their arm or something, So, little kids probably shouldn't even be running a gun at all, or a screwdriver, or whatever you want to call this, But when they get older enough, they probably would want to, but, whatever. It's up to them, so. But, another thing, too, is if you wanted to teach your kids how to, obviously, run screws in, start them off small, something smaller, and, just either get them like a cheap drill or something so they can learn, or maybe even just buy them one expensive drill, and that'll be the last one, right? So, But just make sure you're there if you're teaching your kids how to drill, you know, with this kind of stuff. Just make sure that you're around, or someone that knows how to handle these drills are around, you know. So, because it's a good drill. I'll show you this is the bits I got. I want to get another set, because these I think are getting kind of dull already, but I don't really use them a lot, so yeah, I'm not sure if you can sharpen these up or not. You probably should be able to, but I'm not sure. That's what they'll do. They'll do wood, soft metal, plastic, plaster. That's about it. And, you know, it's not super bad. So, I got these at the same time. Of course, I bought the drill because, well, obviously I needed something to, you know. So, I needed something, you know. So, you got from the tiniest little guy, which my drill could probably easily bust. No problem. Because this drill is probably overkill for that. To the biggest monster. You know, so that's about, I think that's about as big as you can run. You can probably run even bigger ones. I'm not sure though, because I don't really need bits that, I mean, these sizes bits here is, you know, big enough for me. So I just need more of them, and I need some for, you know, for drilling through steel and stuff, and you know, and stuff. And I'll show you my bits I got that I bought when I bought the drill at the same time. And so first we'll do this little quick release thing. You don't have to use this. You can just put them right. You can just put them, you know, straight into the drill. But if you plan on swapping, you know, different sizes, you know, you'd want to use this. I'm not sure what the brand was on this. I think the brand's right there. But it's kind of quick release. See. So I use that all the time. I got, you know, different size screwdriving bits here too. I got a flat head. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like something for maybe broken bits or something. It's got a square head on it, you know. Got a couple different sizes for Phillips's, depending on what size you run. There's another one a little bit bigger. Here's one I think a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if that's even much bigger or not. And then I got another square-headed one, a little bit bigger. So, and then I bought this, when I bought that old blue drill, a friend told me about these kind of things, and I cannot remember where I bought this from now, because I bought this so long ago. But it's a magnet-tipped thing. See, it's magnetized. So it's a little bit heavy for it, but see, magnetized. And I don't really use this a lot right now. It will fit in the drill too, in my DeWALT. I already have had it in there and stuff, so it's all the same. Ah, come on. It's all the same size. So you're pretty good on that. So yeah. So there you go, guys. So it's not a super big video. Well, it's probably longer than what you guys would want it to be, but yeah. So I probably could do a little test run. I probably could drill, I guess, through my bench here a little bit. Probably just use a small bit or something so I don't weaken the wood too much. You know, that's pretty thick, I guess. So I'll get you guys set it up, and maybe we'll do a quick little drill here, and then that'll probably be about it. Okay, so we'll do a quick little drill here. This is just the size bit that I got in there. You know, nothing special. So make sure you guys are seeing this okay. And of course you can use the bubble level and everything too if you wanted to. Make sure she's dead on, but it don't really matter. And there you go. And of course the bit gets steaming hot instantly. And I'm pretty sure I went through that all the way. Did now. Because you can see where I drilled it, you know. And this is how the keyless chuck works. You kind of just hold it with one hand and then you let this spin, but not this, and that's what loosens or tightens it. So now it's tight, and then you just flip that and loosen it. And out comes your bit. You let this part spin, but not this. You hold that, and then which direction the drill's in, it'll go either tighten or loosen it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's not a super, I don't really have a lot to drill. I did make a video a while ago on me using this drill a little bit. It only got like, probably like 500 and almost 600 views, so that's pretty cool, but I don't know what this video will get, but that's alright. I'm just doing it for fun, so. But that's it, my DeWALT 3/8 drill. I think this is a VSR model, I think. Can't remember if it was VSR or VRS. I think it was VSR. Well, it'll be in the title and the description. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. This is probably the only drill I'm going to probably use for right now, because I don't really need. I obviously don't need a high performance, high performance guy. So, oh, come on, strap, get out of the way. So I'll try to give you maybe a little bit further shot away there. First in the bits and stuff, and that's the screwdriving bits. That's the drilling bits. And then first in my baggie, my bag that I carry everything in. I bought that grinder a couple years ago. Never really used it a lot until just recently, until I figured out, hey, I could sharpen my blades with it. So, but I use it for other jobs too. So there's not much going on right now, but so yeah. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the DeWALT video. I know that my next drill, I want another drill for maybe like little quicker jobs and stuff. Of course, it's going to be cordless, but it's going to be, obviously those impact screwdriver things, It's going to be like this, but obviously it's a lot smaller too, but it's kind of more like an impact gun too, so that's pretty cool, because you can drive in pretty monster big screws, and with that thing I don't think you really can. It doesn't really have the torque. It's got the speed, but I don't know if it would have the kind of torque to do it. So, but I just plan on using this drill mostly to run screws, small screws, and drill a little bit here and there. And so this drill here is probably overkill for what I need it for, but it's better to have too much than too little. I mean, don't expect to, obviously knock lug nuts or bolts off, like it is on my four-wheeler here. I'm not gonna be able to knock them off with that, obviously. But if I got, I don't think that other impact drill thing would either. But it's got more torque than obviously what this guy's got. So, but what's cool now is that DeWALT has made impact guns, air-powered ones. But man, they want like almost $200 for that. I'm like, holy crap! I mean, I do have one, have an impact gun, but it's I forget what it was called. I know it's not. I think it was well built or whatever. It was a cheap one. I only paid like $70 for it. So, but for what I'm using it for, I don't really need a yeah. It's a well built. This is a Northern Tool, I think, or is that a well built? Nope, that's a Northern Tool 3-inch cutoff tool. So, and of course my 3M hearing protection. So yeah, and that's just the cutoff wheels for the 3-inch tool. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what took DeWALT so long to, decide to make air-powered impact guns. Like, really? How long has DeWALT been out, and they just now decide to do that? You think that would be their first thing to do, but, maybe they're still, But they're always trying to, you know, be one step ahead of everyone else. So they figured, well, we might as well make impact guns too. So obviously, of course, when this thing blows up, it'll probably get me a DeWALT, but whatever. As long as you oil it, it'll be fine. So, anyways, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the drill. I know it's not. I think this is an older model. I don't even know if they even still make these kind of drills anymore. Maybe they still do. I bought this thing brand new, and it was only like, you know, what, 2 years ago or a year ago or something I bought. Maybe only about a year ago I bought that. Yeah, about a year I bought this. So, it's a pretty good drill for what I need it for. You know, like I said, I'm not using it, you know, a lot, so. But, it'll be there if I do have to run it a lot, so. But yeah, I do know what my next drill will be, that's for sure. It'll be one of those little impact screw guns, you know. Obviously, of course, cordless, because they don't make them corded, so it kind of sucks, but whatever, it's fine. Their batteries are 20 volt max, so heavy duty kind of batteries, you know. They're not, obviously, you know, cheap things, but I got a feeling, too, that maybe eventually those batteries are going to wear out, too, you know. I mean, after maybe 10 years of running them, they could possibly get wore out, you know. So, but, yeah, so, like I said, I don't know if this drill is cordless or not. I know that the impact ones, they were cordless, but I'm not too sure about this guy. So, I have to read all this crap to see, but I doubt that it is. It's kind of, yeah, it's a VSR 3/8 10mm drill. So, but whatever. It's already getting scraped. Oh well. She won't get too banged up, you know, because I don't use it a super lot. So, and plus I do carry it in that bag, so it doesn't, it won't get banged up even more. So, freaking right. Gotta love your DeWALT stuff, you know. But I do want a 4.5-inch angle grinder from DeWALT too. I can get one on Northern Tool for about $100. It's a 10 amp, but I don't really need a 10 amp grinder because that one there is only, I think, only a 5.5 amp. So, and I know the one size I got is a 7 amp. That's probably more than good enough. So, but that's all right. We'll make this stuff work for now, and when we need to upgrade later on, we will. So. Yeah, so anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any DeWALT equipment, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of it. And let me know what you guys think of my drill. I know it's probably not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does work to me. For me, anyway. I've never had no problems with it, and I probably don't expect to have problems with it for many years, because it's actually made well. Makita, they're pretty good too. I wouldn't mind one of their drills too, but I don't need that many drills. So, I don't know about Black & Decker. You know, I'm not super crazy for that grinder, but it does work. So, I would rather just run all DeWALT stuff, but that's alright. I know one guy was telling me too that DeWALT and Black & Decker are the same company. They're just different names. So I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. Apparently he said that there is. But, you know, if there is, hey, whatever. I don't care. You know, it's just what, you know, if some people like Black & Decker and some people like DeWALT. Well, I kind of like both, but that would be on the DeWALT side. So, that's what I'm going to probably stick with. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off, do apologize for a super long video. Didn't expect it to make it that long, but whatever. Way she goes. So, yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. So, I guess have a good day and stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later.
Thank you.